Where are you at with McCarthy with what we saw? How do you
That
feel
was
about the overall performance?
well for the first 3 quarters. He was not good. I think we're both of the same opinion. Didn't it feel like he had like the training wheels put on him by Kevin O'Connell for most of that game? Like it
Yeah.
was very, well, damn. Like they don't trust him to do shit.
The hard part knowing is like it felt that way, but at the same time you're like, dude, I've watched all these other quarterbacks in this offense. So you're like, maybe I'm just making stuff up in my head. Maybe I'm making up excuses, right? And then he did start to, I'll say, show a lot more, obviously, after. Even with all the great plays he made down the stretch, if he gets a little more vertical, right, I think, does he push it downfield to become a lot more of a vertical threat as a passer? I think, obviously, that's a progression for him, and I'm not saying that it won't be, but that's one of the things I think you've seen a lot of times in years past. If there was I'm not going to say a gripe, but a difference if I'm comparing the two, right?
You saw a lot of the things you'd kind of expect out of a guy making his first start. You saw him being late on throws. You saw the things like the jitters, like not really making that decision sometimes to use your athleticism, which we saw at the end of the game. But that was stuff to be expected in his first one, and not easy too. You're going against a divisional opponent with a head coach that knows what the hell you're going to do because he's played in this division.
Honestly, I would almost say you never want your quarterback to go through that, but to me, I'm always looking for the resilience, right? You throw a pick six, it hasn't gone your way.
No.
Find a way to win that game. Those are some things that maybe aren't necessarily perfectly one-for-one in fantasy, but those are the things I like to know about my quarterback and his staying power, I think, in this league.